You're looking at a live picture from downtown Spokane. Blue skies peeking through some alto cumulus clouds. Those are thinning out. We are going to be looking at clear conditions in your forecast first for tonight with an overnight low of 39 degrees. East winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we'll start the day off with some sunshine, partly cloudy skies in the afternoon and evening with a high temperature of 63. If we hit 63, that will be the warmest we have been so far this season. 59 is our average high. Today we topped out at 57. No precipitation out at the airport. Sun test tonight is at 7:49. It is 54 degrees right now in Spokane with mostly cloudy skies. South winds at 7 miles per hour. Clear conditions and 55 in Coeur d'Alene. Winds are calm. Here is your temperature trend over the next 7 days. We're way up here tomorrow at 63. The white line is average. By Sunday, we dip just a little bit below average and then stay pretty well below average through the rest of the 7-day forecast. We have some wet weather to come. We're enjoying a break between systems right now. One off to the east, but another one approaches. We'll start to see the clouds from this system as early as tomorrow afternoon. Any precipitation, and it will be fairly light, holds off until tomorrow evening and into Sunday. But as this system approaches, it doesn't have a whole lot to offer in terms of moisture, so I would not expect any heavy rains, maybe just a sprinkle here or there. Overnight lows tonight will be down in the 30s and 40s around the region. I'm pretty excited about the highs tomorrow, 60s, and our first 70 on the map. 70 tomorrow in Lewiston, 67 in Moses Lake, 62 in Omak, as well as Coeur d'Alene and Bonners Ferry. Here's your 7-day forecast. Tomorrow looks like a great day. The clouds will be increasing. Just a 30% chance of showers on Sunday. Certainly not enough to keep you from doing your yard work or getting some fun things done. And then a much better chance of rain heading into the work week. That penny on Saturday is to remind you that tomorrow is the Guild School Penny Drive. All around the Spokane area, people will be out collecting money. There's some very exciting projects happening at the Guild School right now, and such a wonderful cause to support. So please give generously when you see people out with their milk jugs collecting.
They'll be at the intersections, won't they?
Yes, I'll be at 29th and Grand for part of the day.
Oh,
yes,
that's great.
And you know, pennies, you could $100 bills, large checks, whatever you want to do.
And keep your change handy in the console so you don't have to hold up traffic trying to find something in the purse or pocket. All right, that sounds good. Thanks a lot, Kris. Summer.
Oh, we guess we should talk about that, shouldn't we? It is the subject of tonight's forecast focus. I was out yesterday. The third Thursday of the month is when the Center for Climate Prediction releases its long-range forecast for the next 3 months. We're looking at May, June, and July. Precipitation, wow, this is going to be a change. We have been off the books with the wet weather since October, and finally a signal that we are going to be drying out a little bit and getting things back to average precipitation. This green out here to the east indicates an increased chance of above average precipitation, but we have to go all the way into central Montana to find that, and extreme eastern Idaho, and we are staying dry for the most part, it looks like, for May, June, and July. I shouldn't say we're staying dry, but we are drier than what we have seen. We've had such amazingly wet weather, and a signal that we may dry out a little bit. And this not only holds for May, June, and July, but looking at the May forecast alone, also indicating a more average precipitation pattern. Temperature-wise for May, June, and July, we are just in the lighter of the oranges, indicating an increased chance of above average temperatures, but not all of the inland Northwest is under that. But there is a trend toward a little bit warmer than average temperatures. So a little bit warmer, a little bit drier heading into May, June, and July, I think would be very welcome, as long as it's not too warm. On our satellite and radar right now, we are in between systems, one off to the east, another approaches. That is going to bring an increase in clouds tomorrow, and eventually the possibility of some rain tomorrow night and into Sunday. Here's a look at our computer model forecast, starting off at our current time. Clouds clearing. It's been a mostly cloudy afternoon and early evening, but those clouds are slowly clearing. We'll be clear to start the day, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning with the sunshine, and then those clouds start working their way into the Columbia Basin, into the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area by the time we're into the late afternoon. Starting to see some hints of precipitation on this side of the Cascades tomorrow evening, but more likely that will hold off until tomorrow night and into Sunday, and even at that, it is going to be very light. 55 right now in Spokane and partly cloudy, 54 in Coeur d'Alene. We will be warmer tomorrow with temperatures in the 60s. Nationally, we have severe weather outbreak in progress right along the Red River, parts of Texas and Oklahoma, as cooler air makes its way into warm, moist air. 62 for a high in Oklahoma City, 85 in Dallas. That's where those two dissimilar air masses come together. We get the severe weather. It was 52 in Billings, 66 in Seattle, 54 today in New York City. Your 7-day forecast: dry tomorrow with a high of 63, just a 30% chance of showers on Sunday. I think anything that we see will be very light, very hit and miss. Till we get into Monday and Tuesday, then we bring in a better chance of some rain showers.
I don't know about you, but I got a lot of yard work to do.
I do indeed. My weeds are blossoming.
I know. They probably look really healthy right now, don't they?
Very healthy. Yes, all that water is doing something.
Yeah, for sure.